I'm Michael Williams, live in Okeechobee County outside the old Florida School for Boys, where tomorrow morning, day 2 of a search with cadaver dogs, 6 teams of dogs that have been gathered from agencies across South Florida, including PBSO, to search for answers here, answers that old men who were young boys 50 years ago say are buried beneath the ground. They believe that some of their friends were abused and beaten with them and their lives lost and forgotten here. They say they believe that because they witnessed much of it and because of what happened in the Panhandle at this place's sister school, the infamous Dozier School for Boys, where the remains of more than 50 people, 50 boys, have been unearthed over the years. So the search goes on despite skepticism from the Okeechobee County Sheriff that anything will be found here. He expressed that to me today. But for survivors, News Channel 5's Brian Denton has been telling their powerful stories. He's been profiling them up to and including today, watching them stand here waiting for the answers they hope might be found, Brian.
Yeah, Michael, so difficult for them to be here. You mentioned it, what so many of them experienced firsthand, the beatings, and then they say they saw lifeless bodies themselves. One man told me about a boy's body he saw taken away in a truck, never to be seen again. That's why they wanted this search, and that's why they say they hope tomorrow's outcome is different from today's.
Those 3 windows right there, they always beat after dark.
Mike Sapp says it feels like just yesterday when he was a teen boy watching through these windows, seeing friends brutally beaten.
It's still just as intimidating today as it was 50 years ago.
Mike watches cadaver dogs searched areas of the Florida School for Boys, rumored to hold buried children's bodies. Day 1, the dogs came up with nothing.
That don't mean there's nothing there. It means the dogs couldn't find it. There's other means to find it.
Peacefully knitting under a giant oak tree, Betty Cooper tried to stay distracted.
There's so many things that fly through your mind when you're waiting for something like this.
Betty's husband is a White House boy, badly abused at the sister school in Mariana. Now they wait for answers here in Okeechobee.
Is this going to be the end of it, or is it just the beginning of something?
Late today, Betty stopped knitting for the news.
We've been able to cover 2 of the 4 areas of interest with no positive hits.
It means another dead end.
But Betty's husband has hope.
Not surprised. I mean, you know, we knew it would be about a 50-50 shot of whether they'd find anything or not. You know, and tomorrow will be another story.
You heard they have hope, but they are also skeptical about whether those cadaver dogs will really work here. So much depends on that, the wind, different weather conditions, and how packed the soil is. They'll be out here again tomorrow at 8 to start day 2 of this search. Live in Okeechobee, Brian Denton, WPTV News Channel 5.